Day 21 of the government shutdown. Things are starting to happen. We met a really cool gang. We joined up. Actually.
Welcome to Preparedness.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Kim.
And today we have spent a glorious day at Moro Bay State Park hanging out with a group of people from the Arkansas Preparedness Network, having a mini-event and having some really awesome classes. So we're going to tell you about it and talk a little bit about community today. So today there were about 27 people who came to this event, and it had some awesome classes.
The one that I really enjoyed was the solar panel. I was taking notes like crazy. We talked about in the previous videos how we were looking to really learn a lot about solar panels and solar energy this year as kind of our own New Year's resolution. Check out that video. But getting hands-on, they brought solar panels up there, all the different things that you would need, the types of batteries that you would need, and they even had to use it in things other than solar, using wind energy and even like a turbine for water. It really got in-depth on some things. They left some other things out to do your own research on and make it unique for yourself, but the class itself was very detailed, and I was really happy. And it was Gordy put on a part of it, and Mark put on the other part of it, and having two people with a lot of knowledge, and they are ones that are actually using solar panels in their day-to-day energy usages. It was really interesting to hear how people are not just thinking about and we're thinking about trying this out. They're actually using it day to day.
Yes, Mark went ahead and told us that several of his ham radios had never been on grid power. They had only been powered by solar their entire lives. And it really got me thinking. My experience with solar is with running a single pump system and banking for that. I'm looking now, when my new office is built and set up, we're going to call it the ham shack, I think, running my entire ham system off of a battery bank and a solar powered battery bank for this trip. So we're going to
hopefully film that and see how that goes and share with y'all kind of the journey on setting that up. And we have a miniature outbuilding is what he's going to be using as his ham shack. I just really like that term. Instead of a he shed, it's a ham shack. And so he hates the term man cave, so we got to come up with something else. But converting that and making it completely solar powered, I'd love the entire thing, not just your ham radio equipment, but the entire ham shack to be solar powered, and use that as our experiment base to play around with. I think it would be really neat to try it out.
You heard it here. That's the first time I've heard of this,
yeah.
So congratulations. You knew it just about the same time the husband did. The other class we had was on water filtration and building a water filtration system.
Similar to a Berkey.
Very similar to a Berkey, same type of gravity feed system. Excellent presentation.
Took lots of notes on that one. That one was really interesting. We're totally building that. Thank you so much, Gordy, for that class. We're going home. We're getting all the things hopefully ordered that we will need, and it wasn't expensive. What he said, $40.
He said $40.
$40 for this build, and I cannot wait to try that out.
Exactly. And Jamie, thank you for bringing your Berkey. Thank you for bringing the mini Sawyer and the Sawyer 2.0. Was it the bigger Sawyer? I had never seen that one before, and I really appreciated you bringing them and taking the time to take us through them, since you use those on an almost daily basis. Thank you so much, Jamie.
And showing the different types of filters that are out there that each person can use. And they brought up a really unique point about the military. I'm trying to remember exactly how it was phrased. Gordy would probably correct me on this. But you've got your primary, your what's the second, it's not secondary, what is it called? There's like 4 of them.
It was PACE, P-A-C-E, I believe.
Your alternate, that's what it is.
Primary,
alternate,
alternate,
contingency, and then emergency, so PACE for short. And I thought that was such a great idea, and a good job for remembering that. We talk about redundancy in our preps, and thinking about, especially with something as important as water, of having your primary, which you hope that when you go to turn on the faucet, that's your primary, and you hope it works. And if it doesn't, you have your alternate, which will probably be something like a Berkey filter or something like that. But he was showing the different kinds of filters that are out there, the different kinds of ways to purify your water. And something that we really think about when we only have maybe 1 or 2 ways to purify water, but showing a bunch of different ways, so we can have at least 4 and follow that pace. And we'll probably apply that same idea to other aspects of our prepping.
Absolutely. And now that we've talked about what classes were held, we're going to talk a little bit about community in a second. Okay, so we wanted to talk about community. At this event, this is the 3rd APN event that I've been to.
Second for me.
Yep. And aside from the staff, there were a lot of new faces. In fact, I believe that everyone there, except for staff, were new to me. And we made some great new friends, great new contacts. I met a gentleman named Chris, who is training a service dog. And he lives just a couple of hours south of us. He was fascinating to talk to. I met someone else who's into trapping, and we talked about the different animals, and he was telling how driving here, he looked out the window and said, "Hey honey, there's a beaver dam. Oh, there's another beaver dam." And she said, "Would you stop?"
I can't help it.
He's a trapper. That's how he's wired. We met people who run cows, and you know, a veterinary, not a veterinarian,
technician,
a veterinarian tech who came down from Missouri.
All the way from Missouri. That was crazy. That was awesome.
And
An electrician,
a
retired doctor.
Yeah.
There was a wide assortment of people.
But all of these people traveled here for these classes, and then we intermingled and we ate together, and I keep using the term communed. We spoke together, we got to know each other, fellowship. It's something that whether you're going to be part of your team when when it goes down or not, to know people, to hang out with people, to know, hey, there is someone, 40, 50 miles north of me who might be able to help me with this problem or that problem, who, if I can get to, may have the information to help my sick animals.
Or just even bounce ideas off of that friendships even.
Yeah.
To be able to brainstorm.
I think that's the strength of APN. We come together several times a year. We do classes, we do presentations, and we learn skills together. We put it into our hands and then into our brains, and knowledge weighs nothing. But then we sit and we commune, we talk, we fellowship, and we form bonds. Some of the guys on Facebook call it forming a tribe. Who is your tribe? I may never see these people again, but I know that there are people in Arkansas who think like me, have ideas that I had never thought of, and we can come together if we need to. We can help each other. Now in the good times, we can get on Facebook and go, hey, I need help with, and I know that there's a resource with an answer.
Making us better prepared.
Yeah. So honestly, Moro Bay State Park Mini-Event, it was a great success. Gordon, you put together an awesome It was spectacular.
Totally worth the drive too. We got this really cool cabin and the kids had a blast. You know, the park was absolutely wonderful and the people were what made it really great for me. Is like I said, this wide assortment of people from different backgrounds, some from originating from different countries, and everybody's experiences is different and everybody has all these different inputs bringing in. It was wonderful. It was wonderful to really just bounce ideas off of people. Well, what do you think about this? You know, well, that's cool, but I was doing this. And I loved it.
I should also mention the DD12ers. There were a bunch of us who are part of a group called the DD12 Readers Group. I've actually blanked on the full name, but we read certain authors, and we started talking, and suddenly we realized we were all part of that same group, and we went, hey, you know, let's take a quick picture. I would like a copy of that, by the way.
I know, right? Hopefully it shows up on the
So, community, making friends, meeting people who you're in the same Facebook group with and did not know there was anyone in your state who was a part of that group. That's what this is all about. Making friends, building community, building a network.
Definitely. And you know, expanding your knowledge base by just being able to have resources near you. It's somebody that the electrician guy was a font of knowledge. And Lord, I hope they continue these classes, which, as far as I know, they're going to be continuing them. And so if you get a chance to, jump over to the Arkansas Preparedness Network's Facebook page and keep track of these mini-events or even larger events that they may have. You know, they try to spread them out in different parts of Arkansas and really start attending to them because the classes and the wealth of information that they're giving out, it's not just your basic stuff. You're getting into really advanced preparedness things that really challenge your mind, and that's what I really love about it.
In order to join the APN's Facebook group, you do need to answer 3 questions. Please, guys, if you don't answer all 3 questions, you will get an email or a Facebook message from the moderators. And if you don't check your messages and see it, after about 3 days, they will decline your application. So please answer all 3 questions.
And they're not difficult, they're easy questions.
Where are you? What's your level of preparedness? What do you hope to gain?
They're just
simple stuff.
To weed out robots and things.
Robots and
And
trolls.
spam and stuff like that, yeah.
So anyway, I'm Steve. Thank you for watching Prepping in Progress.
And I'm Kim, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on our journey.